Hi, welcome back to the Gymbox. My name is Shelly, and we've got a 30-minute Pilates class for you today. We're going to start on the floor, on your back, and we're going to release your hips to get those hips warmed up. So I want your feet flat, and you're going to take one knee up into the chest, open, and just drop it to the side. Just releasing the hips. I want you to literally just drop it, just heavy, heavy. Get any tension you have out of the hip joint, and we just want to mobilize the joints here. Reverse the direction of the circle, so bring it in and down. Just a nice hip release. Breathing. Try to keep your hips still. And let's go to the other side. So the foot's flat, open up the knee and drop it. So great to do if you're feeling any tension in your hips or you're tight through your hips. Really good. You can do this when you wake up first thing in the morning, in your bed even. And reverse it, bring it in and drop it down. And remember, one of the most important things we do in Pilates is breathing. The muscles need the oxygen to work efficiently. So make sure you're breathing. Let's take your feet flat on the floor, and we're gonna practice our neutral and imprint. So neutral pelvis is where we have the hip bones and the pubic bone all on the same plane. You have a little bit of a space underneath your back. Imprint is when we actually shorten the obliques, get rid of the space underneath the back. So I want you to go back to your neutral, find it. You may need to do some rocking of the pelvis to find it. And take an exhale, shorten the obliques, find the imprint. Inhale and release to neutral. Exhale, imprint, inhale and release back to neutral. Exhale. So it's a very minor adjustment, but very important to know which position you're in. Exhale, imprint, and inhale back to neutral. Try one more, exhale. Inhale back to neutral. Excellent. Nod the chin in. We're gonna go right into a little crunch here, or what we call ab prep, and release back down. You're in a neutral pelvis, just gliding the ribs down towards the hips, and release. Take a look at your knees. They're right in line with your feet, and lower down. Again, nod the chin in, exhale, and lower down. Nod the chin in, exhale. Hold it here for a second. I want you to breathe. You're gonna splash water with the hands. Breathe in for 5 counts. And exhale. Chin is knotted in. The top of your head can shoot straight up to the ceiling. You could be having a crown on your head, okay? Or a plate of your favorite cookies. One of the two. Just get them on there and try not to let them spill. Breathe in for 5 and exhale. In for 5. And exhale, hold it here, and release down. Woo, perfect. We're gonna go back to the 100, but we're gonna change a little bit with the legs up. Take one leg up to tabletop, find your imprint, so shorten those obliques, and the other leg meets it. Nod the chin in and crunch up. Breathe in for 5, and exhale. If this is too difficult for you, you can go back to the feet on the floor. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale, nice and flat through the stomach, and inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Hold it here, a little higher, and release down. Nice work. Let's take the legs straight, going into our roll up. Roll up, still working the core, but getting a nice stretch as well. Nod the chin in, you're gonna roll through imprint. Stretch all the way past your feet, as long as you can. Now keep reaching while keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your pelvis, get a nice flat belly as you place your spine back down where it came from. Arms come up, inhale. Nod the chin in and scoop, exhale. If you want, you can even flex the feet. Oh, get a nice stretch and tuck under through the pelvis and lower down. If you need to, you can open up your feet a little bit. Arms up, inhale, exhale, scoop. And stretch, chin is in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Tuck the pelvis, slowly, 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 slowly. And release, you got 2 more. Inhale, lift, scoop. If you are flexing, think of flexing from your pinky toes, pulling those back. And tuck, relax the shoulders. and release. This time, try closing your eyes. I want you to feel your body working. Think of the muscles that are recruiting, the muscles that have to engage to reach all the way past your feet. Tuck the pelvis, slowly, 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 and release back down. Awesome. Arms down to the side. You're gonna flip onto your stomach for breaststroke prep. Breaststroke prep works our extension through our spine. Hands right next to your shoulders and a neutral pelvis. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Pilates is all about mobilizing the spine, okay? So extension is so important. We gotta get your flexion, which we just did through the 100 and the roll up. So now we're getting the extension. Abs come in first, dig the hips and lift, and release. Do it again. Abs in, dig the hips and lift. Good. Now if you feel comfortable with that, take your hands down to your sides. Makes it a little bit harder. Lift and release. Abs in and lift. I literally want you to feel your belly button pick up off the floor first, then lift up. Good. Now I want you to try releasing your shoulders down, rounding them down. Draw the shoulders in and then lift, and come all the way down and release the shoulders. Shoulders pin back and lift and down. One more time. Shoulders pin back, belly in and lift. Good. We're going to level 3. Hands come to the forehead. Okay, shoulders are still down. We're going to suck in the belly. Lift up, just a little hover, and back down. Belly in and lift. Back down. 3 more. Belly in, dig the hips and lift. Little hover. Again, belly in and lift. Release. Last one, belly in and lift. And release. Perfect. Roll back over, and we're gonna sit up. Spine stretch forward. Oh, I love this one. This one feels awesome. Shoulders down, you're gonna reach your fingertips all the way out past your feet. Now you're breathing, you're gonna exhale, tuck the pelvis. So we're rocking back on the sacrum. You're gonna inhale here, inhale, and exhale, tuck. Now the breathing may seem backwards to you. Inhale, stretch, but we need you to exhale right here because this is where you're holding more weight, okay? You need to support your body a little bit more there, so that's why we're gonna exhale. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor and inhale. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Drop the shoulders and lengthen. Inhale all the way down, you got it. And tuck. Roll all the way back and all the way forward. And one more time, I want you to tuck the pelvis, palms up here. Just hold this position. Find where you feel comfortable on that sacrum. Hold it and lift up super tall. Let's try that again. Tuck the pelvis, we're just isolating. These are just half rollbacks. And sit up super tall. Again, tuck the pelvis. Pilates is excellent, excellent, excellent for strengthening that core, okay? So good for any kind of sports that you may engage in through the day or play in, okay? If you're a soccer player, a skier, a runner, a golfer, a snowboarder, you name it, core strength is gonna help you out. So is flexibility. Give me one more. Tuck the pelvis and sit up nice and tall. Now, I want you to slide to the end of your mat. We're gonna go into rolling like a ball, okay? You're gonna roll literally like a ball. You're gonna grab onto your wrist here. You can do it like this, or you can just hold on to your ankles, whatever's more comfortable. Now, your body needs to mimic the shape of a ball. So you're gonna round your back, belly in. Your breathing is gonna inhale, exhale, and try to find the balance on that sacrum, okay? Now, if you find yourself doing this at the top, trying to catch yourself, you're losing that core engagement, okay? You wanna stay rounded through the spine. So pretend like your spine's like a C, the letter C. You're gonna inhale, exhale, rolling like a ball. Definitely takes more control and strength than it looks like, but so good for releasing any tension through the spine. And if you got kids, they might laugh at you when you do this, and they'll want to join you in the fun. Inhale and exhale. Now, funny thing with rolling like a ball, if you watch someone do this, and they're in balance, they're gonna be rolling crooked, okay? I could definitely be rolling crooked right now. So make sure you're going straight back and straight up, okay? So both obliques are working the same. Try one more, up, and now just roll down. We're gonna go right into a series of 5. So you're crunched up throughout this series. You're gonna bend one knee, extend the other, and switch, and 2, and 3. Working the core here, 4, and 5. Good, double straight leg. From here, I want you to stretch your arms and your legs together, circle and tuck. The exhale is here, inhale to return. Exhale, inhale to return. Again, exhale, inhale to return. Exhale, one more time. Straight leg, split them here. You're gonna pulse it and switch, little pulse. And 2, pulse. Exhale, 3. Keep the elbows down so the shoulders are relaxed. Pull, pull, lengthen through both legs. Do one more on each side. Good, double straight leg. I want your hands underneath your hips. This is gonna be level 1, your easiest option. Imprint your spine. Exhale, drop the legs. Only to where you can maintain imprint. Inhale and lift. Okay, it's pretty minimal on range of motion. You can flex your feet if that feels better. Exhale, inhale. Now, if you're starting to get any kind of cramping, good sign you're probably dehydrated, okay? Exhale, or you may need a little bit more potassium in your diet, but cramping is definitely common in Pilates. Exhale, inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, lift. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can lift the head. Exhale. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Woo! Hands go behind the head. We go into bicycle. This is the last exercise of the series of 5. Opposite elbow to the knee, otherwise known as obliques, okay? We're using the obliques. Exhale. Exhale. Give me 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Crunch up and release. Excellent. Slow double leg stretch is our next exercise. Okay, this is a little bit more advanced because it's slow and it's hard. Okay, so toes together here, hands on the outside of the knee. You're gonna drop the shoulders, nod the chin in, and crunch. You're gonna take the legs and the arms out together. From here, the arms are gonna come up, feet are gonna circle. As the arms circle, lift up, back to that beginning position, and release the head. That was 1. I know, it's a mouthful. Do it with me. Nod the chin in. Extend the arms and the legs. Arms lift. We're rotating through the ankles, circling and up, back to the bent knee and down. Remember, we're in imprint here. Nod the chin in, slide the ribs to the hips, shorten those obliques, extend the arms and the legs, reach up, flex the feet, back to that reaching position, touch the knees, release the body. 2 to go. Nod the chin in. Extend. Now, if this is in your lower back, you can kick your legs up, straight up to the ceiling, okay? That's definitely an option. Lift, back in, and drop. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Up and around, circle through the feet, and the arms reach. Bring it in, and release. Good. Tuck your knees into the chest. Release any tension you may have built up through that exercise. And we're gonna go right into shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge is so good for working the backs of your legs or your hamstrings, okay? So we're gonna start here flat on your mat. Inhale, prepare. We're gonna be in neutral here. You're gonna roll through your imprint, tuck the pelvis, peel up into what we call a bridge, okay? This is a high bridge. Feet are flat, knees pointing towards that same wall. Squeeze the glutes and roll all the way back down, okay? We're just gonna practice the bridge part. Inhale, prepare, tuck the pelvis, peel 1 vertebrae at a time, starting at the tailbone, up off the mat. We come up to the top, fully extended through the hips. You want to avoid arching the back, okay? You know you're not arching if your ribs are still closed. Tuck the pelvis, roll it down. breathe. Do that again. Tuck the pelvis, peel up off the floor. Nice squeeze here through the glutes and roll all the way back down. Okay, we're gonna add the full exercise to it. And we're gonna come up, tuck the pelvis, all the way to the top here. Now, if you need to cheat a little bit, I'm gonna let you cheat, okay? Kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Get up as high as you can. Now we're gonna take your one leg up to the ceiling, put your hands on your hips. Okay, this way you know if you're not dropping one hip. Okay, I want them level. Now this top foot's gonna paint the wall. You're gonna flex your foot, drop it so it's in line with the other, point and lift it. Flex and drop, point, lift. Flex, drop, point, lift, flex the knee, set it down, articulate through the foot. We're gonna go through the other side. Flex, drop, point, lift. Hips are still level. Flex, drop. As you drop that leg, you gotta think of lifting those hips even more. And flex the knee, set the foot down, articulating through the foot. Slowly, slowly roll it down through the spine. Now we're gonna do that again. You may have noticed which leg was working more. The standing leg, okay? That's where you should feel it. Inhale, prepare, tuck the pelvis, peel it all the way up. Get up to that high bridge. Now, extend the leg up, flex, and lift. So the standing leg is working here. If you need to put your hands on your hips, go for it. Lower and lift, flex the knee, set it down, articulate through the foot, toe ball heel, extend and flex and point and flex and point, flex and point, bend the knee, take it down all the way through the foot, lift the hips, slowly, slowly roll through the spine. Oh, you got one more set, okay? Readjust if you need to. Inhale to prepare, tuck and peel up off the mat. Get all the way up there. Extend the leg, flex and lift and flex and lift and flex, lift, bend the knee, articulate through the foot. Other side, extend, flex, point, lift, flex, point, lift, flex, point, lift, bend the knee, set it down, super high, tuck the pelvis, and release. Tuck the knees in. Nice work, you guys. Whew. All right, we're gonna do something called Rollover Prep. It's awesome. You're gonna love it. Okay, feels really good for releasing any kind of tension through your back. Okay, so we're gonna start imprinted spine, and you're gonna take your legs. Actually, sorry, the prep. I'm getting ahead of myself. Bend your knees, ankle on top of the other. It's kind of like doing a reverse crunch, okay? You're gonna engage the lower abs, lift up, and then back down. That's all I want right now. Lift up, and back down. Exhale, back down. Think of tucking and rolling your hips up, placing them right back down where you picked them up from. And exhale. Good, switch sides. Okay, now another thing, try not to grip your mat, okay? Just relax your shoulders, exhale. Remember, everything is initiated and starts from the core in Pilates. Exhale, lift. And exhale, lift. Now you have an option to stay with the prep. This is the prep, okay? The full exercise gets a little fancy and it's awesome, okay? You're gonna exhale, start right here, nice and low. We're working here, okay? So you're in your imprint, you're working to hold your legs. You're gonna take the legs up and you're gonna peel up and over the top, okay? You're gonna touch your feet, lift them back up. Now think of dragging your shins right along your nose, keeping the hands flat on the mat. Place yourself all the way back down on the mat. And once you hit the tailbone, maintain that imprint and lower those legs. Do it again. Inhale, lift, and exhale, stretch. Tap the toes, lift them up, and slowly. Now, I like to flex my feet here. This is an option. It's gonna get you a nice stretch down the backs of the legs as you slowly place your back down and lower. Now, if you like this as much as I do, you'll wanna keep doing this. You got 3 more. Lift up and over. Okay, you can tap and lift I'm gonna actually open my feet a little bit on this one. That's another option. Drag the shins along the nose. Keep the shoulders down. Flex, flex, flex all the way through the gastroc and soleus muscles. Those are the calf muscles. Lengthen back out. Imprint. Lift and over. Tap. Up. Open and flex if you'd like. And slowly. A lot of us like to tense our shoulders on this one. Just think, release the tension. The tension is in the core, if anywhere. And lengthen. One more. Lift up and over the top. Tap. Open a little bit. Flex the feet. Slowly roll it down. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Feet together and lengthen. How amazing was that? I love rollover. Woo, we'll keep working on that one. All right, we're gonna go into neck pull. Oh, this is an excellent stretch, okay? So let's say you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, literally, okay? And you can't move your neck. This is an excellent exercise to try. And it doesn't involve putting your hair in a ponytail, okay? Now, we start with the prep. Oh, actually, I don't want to put that there. I gotta lay down. Okay, hands behind the head, shoulders down. The prep starts with bent knees. Okay, and all I want you to do is lift your chest and tip from your hip. Once you can't go anymore, I want you to come forward. Give a tiny little tug on the neck. Roll up through your spine. Nice and tall, drop the shoulders. Lift and tip from the hip. And dive forward. Little gentle pull. Roll up. Good. Now, if that's really boring and you're not feeling anything from that because you're just flexible, Gumby person, can come to straight legs, okay? Here's your option. You tip back. And you dive forward. Elbows touch the floor. Chin to the chest and hold. Now, you want to hold this for about 5 seconds. It will get increasingly more painful. Roll up through the spine. Now, if that got really painful towards the end, good sign, you need to do this more, okay? Lift and tip back. And dive forward. Flex your feet, so important, nod the chin in. You may feel this from the top of your head all the way back down into your tailbone. Woo, if you're really tight. Again, lift and tip, last one. Go down, round, hold it, chin to the chest. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Roll it up, and that was amazing. Okay, teaser prep. Teasers. They're called teasers for a reason because they look super duper easy, but they're not, okay? So we're gonna lay down, arms above the head. You're gonna come up here. Arms come up first like we do in the roll up. Nod the chin in, roll through your imprint. You're gonna come all the way up here. So we're sitting up. Now I want you to lengthen through your thoracic spine, that's your upper back. Open the chest, here's the tough part. You gotta keep your arms by your ears as you lower down. Woo. Okay, so try it again. Arms come up first. Inhale, nod that chin in just a little bit. Tuck the pelvis. You're rolling up. Okay, now you're gonna lengthen through the thoracic spine. Open that chest. Keep the arms by the ears. Tuck the pelvis. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Place it back down. That takes a lot of control. Arms come up. Inhale, nod the chin in. Scoop. Arms lift, lengthen through the thoracic spine, and tip back just a little. And exhale, tuck the pelvis. Arms come back by the ears still. You're still there, you're still there. Good. Again, arms up. Nod the chin in, scoop. Up. And open through the chest, lengthen through the thoracic spine. Lean and tuck the pelvis. Amazing. Okay, do you want to try the full teaser? Well, I'm going to assume that's a yes. Here we go. Arms come up first. Legs are going to be straight, okay? You're going to come up. Nod the chin in. Now, once the shoulders start to lift, this is when you lift the feet, okay? Everything comes up together. Isn't that lovely? Oh, okay, now we come up, lengthen through the thoracic like we did in the prep, and then tuck the pelvis. You got to touch your feet first, then the shoulders right after, and then place the body down, okay? Now, that you may have just found is a lot harder than it looks, okay? If you felt that in your back at all, I want you to come back to the prep with your feet flat on the floor, okay? Teasers, something you definitely need to build up to. This is an advanced exercise, but I know you can do it. It's all about the recruiting and the order you come up, okay? So do it with me. Arms come up first. I nod the chin in, the shoulders are gonna come up. Now, I'm rolling through imprint here. My obliques are shortening. Once I'm at this point, my feet start to pick up, okay? And I'm still back behind those sit bones, okay? From here, I'm lifting, I'm lengthening through the thoracic. I'm gonna keep the arms by the ears. Now I'm tucking the pelvis, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. My legs are lowering and they're gonna touch right before the shoulders do. Then I take it down, okay? So a little bit quicker, arms come up, nod the chin in. You're gonna scoop up to that teaser. Lengthen through the thoracic. Keep the arms back, tuck the pelvis, tuck the pelvis, tuck the pelvis. When I say tuck the pelvis, imagine someone just gave you a big punch in your lower stomach, okay? Couple more. Woo, arms come up, inhale. Exhale, scoop. Reach up to the toes. Lengthen up, open the chest. Keep the arms back. Now you gotta tuck, roll back behind those sit bones. Roll back behind the sit bones, feet, then the shoulders. Last one. Arms come up, inhale, nod the chin in, scoop. Up, 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 open. Lengthen through the thoracic. Take it down, nice and easy. And stretch. Woo! Teasers, definitely teasers, because they look so easy, but they're hard, okay? So from here, we're just gonna kind of round out your back, release any tension you may have built up in that exercise. And you're thinking, oh, I can't wait till I get to do teasers again. I know it. Okay, now we're gonna go do something we call the can-can. Okay, the can-can. Kind of like in the olden days when they did the can-can, they had little skirts. We're doing that, okay? Fingertips away from you. You're gonna rock, or once again, this mic's in my way, sorry. Okay, you're gonna rock behind your sit bones, okay? Now, did I say fingertips away? No, towards you, sorry, my bad. Elbows back and you're back on the sacrum. Now you're gonna do the can-can, literally. Tip the knees and tip the knees. Okay, so you're literally just rolling on your hips. Kind of fun, right? Now it's gonna go here. It's gonna go 1, 2. On the third one, you hold, you kick, back, up. 1, keep the knees together. 2, tip, kick, squeeze, and up. Keep the knees together. Woo! 2, I forget how hard this one is. Drop, kick, in, and up. Do the can. I know. You love it. Kick, back, in. Keep the abs tight. Drop, extend, in and up. 1 more time. 2, 3, extend, in, back, up. Woo! More ab work. Can you believe it? Rotate through the spine a little bit. We're gonna do what we call seal. Seal, S-E-A-L. You're gonna look like a seal and you're gonna sound like one. Art, art. Yep, just like that. Take your hands like this. You're gonna put your heels in and your other heel, okay? Toes touching. Now remember our rolling like the ball when you were the ball? Well, you're not the ball anymore. Now you're the seal, but you're gonna be like the ball. So we're rounded here. You're gonna roll back. You're gonna clap 1, 2, roll back up, clap 1, 2. I know you feel like a seal. Do it again, a roll back. 1, 2. Now who invented this other than the wonderful Joseph Pilates? He was a little weird, let's be honest. Come up, 1, 2, and roll up. But as you do this, you may notice how awesome it feels on your spine, okay? Woo, 1, 2, and up. Half of seal again is maintaining the balance. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. Keep the chin in. 1, 2. One more time. I'm rolling crooked. You don't want to roll crooked. Roll back. 1, 2. Last one. Come up. 1, 2. Woo! My goodness. Go ahead and face me. We're going to take one leg across. Pull the knee into the chest. Sit up super tall. Stretch it out. Nice work, you guys. Pilates ain't easy. If anyone said Pilates was easy, have them do one of these classes, okay? Make them do it right, okay? Everything in Pilates, remember, form is everything. I'm going to touch your knees to one another, and lean. Lean right into it. Try to keep the hips down. From here, sit up, take your other hand and rotate. And let's go to the other side. So cross it over, nice and tall. Great thing about Pilates, it makes your body feel so much better than when it did when you started. Hopefully, that's how you feel right now. If you feel a little Gumby-ish, yet tight, like you toned your muscles, you did it right, okay? Core is everything. Oh, lean into it. Knees are touching. Excellent, and let's rotate. And the other way. Good, last stretch, I want you to sit cross-legged here. You're gonna take one hand and touch the floor. Other hand comes up and over, and you're gonna pull. Now the opposite hand has to stay down to get this nice stretch through the neck. Just gentle pull on the neck. Other side, so the hand goes on the floor, descend all the way over to the ear, gently give it a tug. Lengthen through that neck. This is another great one you can do when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay, do this stretch. You'll feel so much better when you actually put your feet on the floor. Okay, chin to the chest. And whether this is the start or end of your day, thanks for joining me, and hopefully your day's better. We'll see you again soon.